Welcome to Nltv. Moi Lin Muri. Apne asop ke Nltv Prime Time de swagat korise. Wednesday din Nltv bra ground report ja homoi chumigin ma second gate ti traffic regulation check karne ja time de bishi manukant traffic rules follow kuri thaga nai. Aro taikant la gari do kushi park kurina rakhi thagise koigina janaise. Public kange traffic police para bishi bar inform kurise aro signboards kan bi rasta de thalishe hoilibi public and traffic rules itiatakbi follow nakora dikhiase koigina janaise.
Nltv etia second gate chumukidima de ahina ase juntu ekta bishi important khobor loina aise ki apni kan dikhibo paro ide traffic police la signboard ba likhina ase parallel parking only koina hoilibi ide chumukidima de apni kan saise gole do parallel parking nukurina gari khan majority of the cars parallel parking hi kurina nukurina apni kan dikhi pawo ede cameraman ba dikhawole paro rasta de alag gari parallel parking nokora karne rasta do pura block hoina ase 4-lane highway do 2-lane highway hoina ase both left and side te parallel parking nokora karne aiwi udulo opore jankari olop loigina update koribo signboard te parallel parking likhina thake na aro news te hodai koi thake amian news te apni bi jane se parallel parking hole do inya park ko lage apni la chaka 3 feet nisna gusai dina alag to sob highway da yejana antina ওতে তো আপনি ঠিক আছে না ওতে তো আপনি কই দিবেন আলো আপনি ভালবা জানি আছে পার্কিং do কিনা কৰিব লাগে আপনি গাড়ী মান ডাঙৰ লইনা আইছে গাড়ী মান ডাঙৰ লইনা না পার্কিং do না কৰি দাদু পাবলিক কনে দিগদাৰ নহয় কেতিয়াবা ইমার্জেন্সি কেসেস তে বেছি ভাগ সেকেন্ড গেট তে জাম হৈ যায় অ্যাম্বুলেন্স ফায়ার ব্রিগেড স্কুল সার্ভিস কান আহা সময় দিগদাৰ হৈ যায় পার্কিং প্যারালাল পার্কিং কোৱা নিচিনা আলাগ মানুহ খান ভাবি বেছি ৰিভিউ দিছে পার্কিং ঠিক কৰিছে গলে তো জায়গাটো বেছি ডাঙৰ আছে কয় পার্ক কৰলে পাৰে আৰু আপনি গাড়ী ৰো এটা মান ডাঙৰ গাড়ী আনি না পাৰ্ক কৰিছে আধাটো পুৰা ৰাস্তা দি আছে আধাটো পুৰা ৰাস্তাতে ঘূৰি দিছে তো আপনি উদিল ওপৰে আপনি কি কলে আছে ম্যাম
এটো পাবলিক নিমিতে বিয়া আছে পাবলিক নিমিতে এটো দিগদাৰ দি আছে আৰু
আপনি গলতি হৈছে না
আমি গলতি
আপনি মানিয়ে না
মানি
ঠিক আছে থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম এক্সকিউজ মি স্যার আপনি ড্রাইভার আপনি আছে না গাড়ীতে না তো সাইনবোর্ড আপনি লাগে দে জাস্ট ইদে আছে parallel parking only likhina na aro second gate hoje gole chumukidima shehar de parking karne iman jamela olai emergency cases ambulance fire brigade school duty aha homoi bishi diktar hoi jay aro saise gole to parallel parking la jaga do beshi ase bhalo parking korise gole to apni la gari do hoile to chaka ekta homai na ase line na bizor de ada gari do pura bahar de hoise to apni galti ase na nai
ase
apni galti hoise na
hoi
apni parallel parking kori ho etia
acha thik ase
kori dibo na thik ase thank you আপনি গাড়ী মান ডাঙৰ সামান পঞ্চাবলে আইছে প্যারালাল পার্কিং গুৰি গইনা ৰাখি দনা হদাই দে হোয়াইট লাইন লা ভিতৰে আপনি তো জানি আছে না নাই
গাড়ী তো অলপ লম্বা আছে না
তো লম্বা আছে কাৰণে তো গাড়ী তো বলেৰো বি গুছিব পাৰে যে সব গাড়ী গুছিব পাৰে কিনা সিধা কৰ্নাৰ কলে
এনেকা লম্বা লাগাই দিছো করে গাড়ী উলাবলৈ দিগদাৰ পাই তো এইটো পৰা 2 মিনিট লা ৰাস্তায় থাকিছে না অলপ 2 মিনিট লাগা টাইমে থাকিছে এইটো পৰা আপনি লা 2 মিনিট লা ৰাস্তা দে এটা ইমার্জেন্সি অ্যাম্বুলেন্স ফায়ার ব্রিগেড যাবলৈ সময় আপনি লা গাড়ী ৰাস্তাটো চাবি তো ক্যামেৰামেন একবাৰ দেখাবি রাস্তা বন হই না আছে তো আপনি লাগাড়ি মান ডাঙৰ বা মিনি ট্রাক আছে তো না তো আপনি রাস্তা বন কৰিছে আপনি গলতি আছে না নাই আপনি রুলস তো ফলো কৰে না পার্কিং কৰে নাই তো না আমলা গাড়ী তো অলপ লম্বা আছে তো এনেকা আমি এনেকা সিধা লাগাই দিছো কইলে তো
রুলস লা হিসাবতে আপনি রুলস ফলো নকৰো কো আছে মানে
এইটো নহয় রুল তো ফলো কৰিব হলে মই 2 মিনিট লাগাই টাইম থাকি এইটো
তো 2 মিনিটে মানুহ ইমার্জেন্সি ফায়ার ব্রিগেড গুছিব সময় গুছিব না পারলে আপনি লা 2 মিনিট কাৰণে মানুহ লা জান যাইলে আলাগ জায়গাতে তো ওপরে আপনি কি কইলে আছে আপনি লা 2 মিনিট ইম্পর্টেন্ট আছে না ফার্স্ট অফ অল অ্যাম্বুলেন্স ফায়ার ব্রিগেড স্কুল ডিউটি খান লা ওপর উদু খান ইম্পর্টেন্ট আছে আপনি গলতি হইছে না আপনি
গলতি তো আছে হইলে বি কে অলপ সামান বেশি থাকা নাই তো পৰা লামাই না পট যাই লাগা
আপনি ফট কাম কৰিবি টাইম লইনা কাম কৰিবি নিলবি আপনি গাড়ীৰ ঠিক জায়গাতে পার্কিং কৰিছে গলি তো সব মানুহ কাৰণে আৰাম হইলো গাড়ী লা ফ্লো ট্রাফিক নহই না আৰাম হইলো নেক্সট টাইম বা হইছে গলি প্যারালাল পার্কিং মৰম বা ইনা সিধা পার্কিং কৰনা ৰাখি দিলে ভাল হ'ব দে
এইটো হয় হইলে মই কোৱা নিচিনা না এইটো অলপ দিগদাৰ পাই যায় আমখান উলাবলৈ না
তো আপনি দিগদাৰ পাই গলে আপনি ইদে কাম আছে গলি তো আগে দি উলি জায়গা বেছি খালি থাকে তো আগে দি উলি পার্কিং কৰিব পাৰে তো
না আমখান দোকানতে ডেলিভারি দে হ্যাঁ তো এইটো পৰা আমখান বি মতলব জাম চাই কিনে অলপ কিবা কৰে জাম থাকিছে গলে আমখান বি বেছি আগেতে যাই যায় না তো এনেকা আৰু লেবাৰ বি বেছি দুখ পাই যায় কিলে ক'লে আগে পৰা বুকিছে কৰে নাই তো পৰা আমখান বি জামটো চাই লৈ গাড়ীটো কেনেকা আছে কেনেকা নাই না তো এইটো পৰা অলপ লাগাই কিনে ফটো দি দে এইটো পৰা আপুনি আনটো বিয়া নাপাই দিবি না
স্যাৰ আপুনি এখন পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং লা ওপৰতে আপোনাৰ জানকাৰী একো আছে না নাই
নাই মই তো আজিয়ে আছো মনে
Nltv গাড়ীটো আপুনি লা আছে
নাই সাদলা আছে বহুত
হয়
সমস্যা আলাদা
তুলি আপনি গাড়ী চলাবলৈ জানা লাই সব ৰুলছ এণ্ড ৰেগুলেশ্যন বি জানি থাকে ওলা পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং কৰিনা একবাৰ বি শুনিছিনা নাই না
এতিয়া মই চুমতে আজিয়ে আছো
ডিমাপুৰ চুমু কহিমা ক'তে হলি পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং কৰে কইনা জানে না নাজানে না
নাজান না দেখছি নাজান না কথা
তো আপনি লা গাড়ীটো হইলে তো একটা জায়গাটো হোৱাইট লাইন লা ভিতৰতে হৈছে আলাক তো পুৰা হাইৱেতে হৈছে ওটো 4 লেন হাইৱে আছে কইনা জানে না
হয় হয়
তো 1 লেন তো আপনি লা গাড়ীও বন্ধ কৰি দিছে তো এম্বুলেন্স ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেড স্কুল ডিউটি লাও ইমার্জেন্সি কেসেস তে হইছে বলে ইনা পার্কিং বড় বন্ধ করে দে তো না তো আপনি মরম বা গাড়ি তো প্যারালাল পার্কিং করে দিবি না ইদে না পাইছো বলে আগে দিউলি পারো
নাই মই তো গাড়ি রাখি না আছে দনে পারে না
তো আপনি মরম বা প্যারালাল পার্কিং করে দিবি না ইদে নইলি আপনি জায়গা চাইনা না আপনি এটা করে দিও না
এটা করব এটা
নেক্সট টাইম বি আপনি প্যারালাল পার্কিং করব না wherever you go
ওকে ওকে
থ্যাংক ইউ নাগালেণ্ড টিভি এতিয়া পাব্লিক হানলাদে ইণ্টাৰেকশ্যন কৰা সময় আপুনি হাবি দেখি পাইছে কি তাহান গলতি হৈছে গৈছে আৰু নেক্সট টাইম পৰা পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং কৰিব কৈছে পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিংটো কিলে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আছে ক'লেতো ইমাৰ্জেঞ্চি কেছেছ লাইক ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেড যাবলৈ টাইম দে হইলিবি এম্বুলেন্স খান অহা যোৱা কৰিলে ইমাৰ্জেঞ্চি কেছেছ টাইম দে পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং ঠিক নাথাকা হৈছে ক'লেতো পাৰ্কিং ঠিক নকৰিছে ক'লেতো ৰাস্তাটো চুটু হৈ যায় এনেধৰণে গাড়ী অহা যোৱা কৰিলে সময় দিগদাৰ পাই যায় ওদু নিচিনা নাগালেণ্ড টিভি বা পাব্লিক হানকে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট আছে কি নেশ্যনেল হাইৱে দে যেতিয়া আপুনি পাৰ্কিং কৰিলে আছে ওদু সময় পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং কৰিলে ভাল হ'ব কৈনে আপোনালোকে জনাই দি আছে আৰু একটা আছে কি নাগালেণ্ড টিভি ট্ৰাফিক পুলিচ খানকে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট আছে কি পেৰেলেল পাৰ্কিং ভায়োলেট কৰা হানকে আপুনি হাম্বা বালবা চেকিং কৰি কিনা তাহাঁৰ ওপৰতে যাঞ্চ কৰিলে ভাল হ'ব কৈনে জনাই দি আছে
Deputy Commissioner Dimapur DR Tinojung Shi Chang para I Can Camping to DC Conference Hall Dimapur July 18 de launch kurishe koigina janaishe. Idu camping launch kura laga ment amdu adolescents khant laga mental health, cyber security, pani, sanitation aro menstrual hygiene te focus kuriase. Kile nimite aji khant laga present generation khandu bishi bak under pressure de buhiase koigina janaishe.
This generation, we are living with pressure. We are pressure with education. We are pressure with job. We are pressure for different kinds of reasons. And at this juncture, adolescents, adolescents peoples are mostly the scapegoat. Why this campaign? We want to tell the people of Dimapur, including the civil societies and various organizations, to understand the needs of adolescents, not the ones. The adolescents are in the age where they are living with pressure, they are living with challenges of mental health, living with the challenges of different kind of substance abuse, looking for various opportunities. These are the challenges in adolescents' life. And we want all those organizations to come together to understand the problems of adolescents and to make this Dimapur as a community-friendly city where each and every one can express their desire. Now this campaign, we are focusing on adolescents for the active citizenship, like leadership. This campaign, we are focusing on the mental health, menstrual hygiene, water and sanitation. This campaign, we are focusing on cyber security, where we all know that we are living in the world of, we have been, to be in the next term, we call that we are becoming a slave of technology and social media. So we are also putting this in a campaign. We want to reach out to the adolescents as many as can. Today, this campaign we are launching for Dimapur and Chumukidima, and we are looking way forward for the next districts, different districts. For this The reason of inviting various civil societies also, we know that our Sustainable Development Goal 17 is a partnership. And that is why we want everyone, organizations, civil societies to be a part of this. Alone, we cannot do anything. But together, I'm sure, we can do, and there's a results for together also. So this campaign, after the launching of this campaign by our Honorable Deputy Commissioner, we will be reaching out to various colonies and villages to conduct different kinds of programs.
Dear adolescents are our future generations. Unless we change them, unless we change their mindsets, our future generation will become more worse. And especially, like we all know, our societies has been engulfed with social evils, and especially Dimapur. I always say that right after joining, Dimapur is a mini Nagaland, where, like our founder member said, we're all the Naga peoples from different tribes, different backgrounds are residing here. So if we focus in Dimapur, and if we can change, if all of us can change Dimapur, it will be a good example for other districts also. And we can share our success stories to other districts. I would say, like, as I have mentioned, government is also taking from different departments like medical, social welfare, or different line departments are taking initiative of this to curb all these social evils. But I would say even government alone cannot do. We have to work together. Like, I'm very grateful that CAN is coming up on these activities of 6 months programs. So we'll all have to work together if we want a change in our societies. Today, I would say there are many NGOs, civil societies, registered societies, but many of them, I'm sorry to say that they work for their own benefit. They are not actually working as per their aim and objective, which they have already they have mentioned or they have made in the constitution while registering. Because of that, many genuine societies are also deprived of the benefit which they were supposed to get from the government. So I would like to say we have to set an examples, and especially like NGOs, many of you who are functioning as NGOs, I think we have to work sincerely so that our aim and objective, which has been already enshrined in our respective constitutions, these are fulfilled. We, as youngsters, it is not only the government job that we will be, because we all know, especially in Nagaland, the government employees' jobs are already excluded. We have to find a ways, and this is one of the good example where if we come together, like-minded peoples coming together and work in coordination, definitely government also will come and extend their help. And also, like, we will be able to help the people to change the societies which is affecting at present in our society and also in Nagaland context. Here I would like to also apprise that governments are, even us, we are all out to help you all, and also, like, definitely will extend our help in whatever you do. And I would like to request you all, like, you don't hesitate to approach us also, so that in whatever possible way we are there to ready to help you if your works are commendable and if you really wanted to help the people and especially our youth for a change. I also like to request all our leaders here, especially DUCCF and also the citizens forums and also from NGO civil societies, like especially I forgot to mention that DNSU. We should be ready to extend all this help. Like, our own objective is to bring a change in our society. So this is the starting point to change a society in our district. So I would like to request you all to kindly extend your help whenever they approach. And also, like I said, we will also partner with you all, and we will also extend our cooperations maybe like in our works or even through financially, whatever possible, we'll also try to extend our help. And also, lastly, I would like to wish the ICANN all the best, because I would say like it is a team. If we say ICANN, though integrated comprehensive adolescence nurturing, but if we see ICANN, everyone, if we work like every individuals, I think if we contribute ourselves and if we contribute individually to these organizations, and definitely the programs and objective will be fulfilled.
Advisor School Education and Secret Dr. Kikreholye Yomebra, Thursday din Directorate of School Education Kohima de Razokre Government Higher Secondary School Kohima karne school bus ekta flag off kurushe koigina khobor janaishe. Idu bus to EDCIL para corporate social responsibility opor donate kurushe koigina janaishe.
Today we are here at the Directorate of School Education to know more about the flag-off programs of school bus for Razokre Government Higher Secondary School donated by itself as a part of corporate social responsible. So let us go ahead to know more about it.
So many schools, they require bus. We are very lucky that you got. We know that in school, we have private schools, we have government schools. Here in Kohima, as you move around in the town, you see a lot of school buses, especially from the private sector. So today, it is also a huge pride for all of us that we have our own school bus. The school bus will display our commitment to education. As our principal director mentioned, we are aggressively pursuing the corporate social responsibility funds from different companies. Today, we must appreciate ETSIL, one of our partner organizations, for giving us this bus. We have also opened a CSR at our directorate for mainland Indian companies. It is called CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility. But for Nagas, we will call it as Community Resource Support. We know that our 1,939 schools, most of them were built many years ago in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They are on the verge of collapse. The state, we are struggling to help support infrastructure. Razokre, for instance, was built in the 1940s. So we know that individuals, the community, especially the village elders, the village responsible people, they have all been supporting our school in terms of their contribution, either in a big or small way, in individual or in a community level manner. So it is also important for us to acknowledge the contribution of the community, the individuals. So we have opened a CSR cell in our directorate also. The best we can do is to acknowledge, the best we can do is to record your contribution to many versatile schools spread all over Nagaland, including the most remotest village. So together with this step, we hope for a brighter day. We hope that various organizations, various individuals will continue to support us. So I will not take much more time, but I take this golden opportunity to dedicate our first major transportation mode, which is contribution from ETSIL.
The school bus donated by itself as a part of corporate social responsibility was flagged off today with an aim to provide better facilities to achieve that every child has the right to education.
Advisor School Education and Secret Dr. Kikreholye Yomebra, Thursday din Razokre Government Higher Secondary Block Building inaugurate kurushe. Inaugural program de kota kura homoy school Yomebra janaishe ki state te itia 53 government higher secondary schools ase aro aha din de idu barabi bishi schools khulibo kushe. Yomi aro janaishe ki department bara 138 maths aro science teachers recruit kuribo process ja ase kushe. Mon district de school do higher secondary de upgrade kura aro watching high school building namai dia laga khobor bi janaishe. 1941 de inaugurate kura Razokre school do Nagaland de first high school ase.
Nltv kan yade ahina ase nutun Government Higher Secondary School block building inauguration located at Razukre Government Higher Secondary School de inaugural program suru hobole ase ahibi etu opor the inaugural program de details bra sai sabo.
Students to experience things away from the school campus. And we used to ask other departments like NST to help us, and most of the time we hire private minibus for our purposes. But now we are very grateful to the department as we have our own bus service. Lastly, I want to place a humble request to the department under the leadership of our advisor, Dr. Kekren Kome, and his team, who are all here today, that this school, being a heritage constructed during the British time, the building is in high time to be maintained, preserved before it gets ruined. The school has celebrated its 75 years Platinum Jubilee in 2016 and has only few years left to attain 100 years of its existence. I personally, as well as all our staff, we have full hope in the dynamic leadership of our advisor, as from the time he joined the department, he has shown and he has been giving his interest, concern to our department. And therefore, once again, I request him and his team to look into the condition of our school as on prior basis.
The school has 940 students. We have 70 dedicated teachers led by our senior principal, Madam Lebu, who is running this along with 14 staffers. So today our school is doing all of us proud. Exactly 100 years ago, 1924, a man by the name of David Sa, who went on to become an IAS officer, the first IAS officer, who also went on to become the member of Lok Sabha. He was the first graduate amongst Nagas. He passed out at the age of 21 years. So this year marks the centennial year of our first Naga graduate. Naga society is a very young society. 100 years ago we had our first graduate. Earlier we were doing all sorts of things, but we were living in mountain tops. Between the hills, between the villages, there was infighting, there was misunderstanding. Today, from all walks of Naga society, many people have stepped inside this school compound, and many people have become leaders in the past, and we hope that in the future also, many of you will continue to do all of us proud. All over Nagaland, it is the job of the government to provide free education to our children, whether they are in the interiors or in urban areas. Likewise, the government is trying its best through its 1,939 schools. Our higher secondary schools are becoming very popular, 53 in number. We hope to open more higher secondary schools aggressively in the future. That is also because Government of India has given an order that colleges are not allowed to take class 11 and 12. So last year, 15 colleges, that became the last for them to take up 11 and 12. So out of 15 colleges which stopped last year, 7 colleges were from Kohima. So we were understanding the pattern of how our people are suffering here, especially in urban area like Kohima, where so many people do not get admission. Around 1,400 could not get admission in the normal colleges. This year in Mon district, a kind of revivalism is taking place. 1,439 students matriculated from Mon district. We are very proud of that. Not many people can go outside Mon. So they have to stay back in Mon to pursue their studies at 11. Otherwise, it is too expensive to go beyond more. So we have opened a higher secondary school, recently upgraded a primary school into a higher secondary school recently. This year we had to bring down the 1953 built Wakchin High School in Wakchin Mall. Wakchin High School is the 5th high school in Nagaland, the first high school in eastern area. This is our first high school in Nagaland. So it is a very sad thing because such an old building, such a heritage building, ultimately it had to come down, but we were not able to take care of it, so it was posing danger, so we ultimately had to bring it down. So today, our new building has been built by a good friend of mine, Albert Inyomilia. It's a modern building. This building is a heritage building. So as your principal had requested, we are exploring means to make this as a heritage building. Our school anthem, Hail Kohima, sung and composed by the Reverend G.W. Supley, the missionary who came all the way from America to bring education to our people. We still honor what he has composed. Wakchin I mentioned because the school was built in a very lush, green, beautiful compound. Likewise, this used to be jungle. The city has now caught up with this area. Now, Kohima city comes all this way. We call it an urban area. This is represented by High School Ward number 1. We have our chairman of this ward. My uncle is here. He has given a good speech. It's very important that we remember him. So there are 19 wards. It begins from here. So this plot was given by my villagers, Kohima village. A very beautiful area, but we also see that a lot of encroachment is taking place, starting with Nagaland University, which is refusing to vacate all our occupied staff quarters. We have written to them. We want to make this as a landmark for Kohima, the beautification. The character of a city is also like human beings, marked by its resilience. Kohima's character as a city, accommodative, not only accommodative, we want to make Kohima beautiful. We want to make Kohima beautiful. These kind of institutions add to our intellectual and cultural life. It not only provides education, but it also gives beauty to our Kohima city.
Wednesday din Longland Sarti awareness of Wilt laga team para Ouching Busti, Sakshi Busti, Yongpang Busti, Yangcheng Busti aro Pongo Busti Khande invite kurishe kushe. Idu Khande visit kurishe kushe. Idu initiative te family planning awareness opor 150 manu ki council kurishe aro Yangcheng Busti aro Pongo Busti Khande visit kurishe kushe. Idu initiative to family planning awareness opor 150 manu ke council kurishe aro temporary FB methods aro IEC leaflet kant pataishe kuigina khobar janaishe. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee para praise statement ekta de janaishe ki Lok Sabha laga member of parliament S Supongmayan Jamir para Wednesday din Semenu town laga rengma ho khange lok paishe. Tai kushe ki itia laga opor Dangor responsibility diatu tai Naga Mandukant laga identity preserve kuribole kam kuribo. Subongmaran aro kushe ki Congress Party bara state ekta development monitoring committee banabole decision lusha. Idu committee para state laga development karne central funds aha kant ke check kuri thagibo kusha. 2021 de Oting Mont laga incident opor Indian Army personnel kange persecute nakuribo koigina central government para sanction kusha. Idu sanction laga against jabole Nagaland state government para Supreme Court writ protection diatu Naga Student Federation para khushi janaisha. NSF para Oting press statement de Oting kala biya hatsa reminisce kushe aro janaishe ki state government laga special investigation team para investigate kura pichi debi central government para persecution deny kura de tik nai kushe. Supreme Court para Union Ministry of Defense aro Home Affairs ke idu read predictions laga opor notice demand kura do appreciate kushe. Nagaland para afsa hatai dibi koigina NSF para demand kushe aro Government of India ke idu demand laga opor juldi auction lobby koigina janaisha. Outing hatsa laga families kan ye condolence pataishi aro justice DB koigina demand kurishe aro naga manu khan ge iniga hatsa opor united thagibi koigina janaishe. Commissioner of Police para khobor janaishe ki airport junction 3rd mile national highway 29 je rasta Sinkhwa opor Thursday bara Friday tak rasta banabo thagibo. Idu karne traffic advisory issue kurishe ki Dimapur jabole thaga gari khandu single lane ekla allow kuribo aro idu rasta party park nakuribi Narukibi aro overtake nakurubi koigina janaishe. Aro rati de idu rasta loa time de bishi hushiar thagibi koigina janaishe. Government of Nagaland Lal Gansabara June 30, 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly to August 6 de lobo koigina order diatu government para order digina Nagaland Legislative Assembly Secretariat para idu NLA cancel kura ase koigina janaishe. Safai up now Bimari Bagau ADC Tenang Bara Janaishe ki Busti Kant Kun Tening subdivisions laga under ahe Taikan July 20 de mass cleanliness drive lobo koigina Janaishe. Village Council Chairman aro Watsang Committee Kant idu social work day part lubi kushe aro man focus to chapra pelai jaga nala aro rasta kande sapar kuribi kushe. ADC aro kushe ki idu sapa kura laga photos kandu duidint majo ADC office se submit kuribi kushe. MLA and Chairman DPDP Waka YM Himsweibara Police Reserve DEF Waka de Kelo India Center for Boxing Thursday dint inaugurate kurishe. Program de Kota Kura Homoy Himsweibara State Government our Department of Youth Resource and Sports ke idu Kilo India Center set up kura karne khushi janaishe. Idu center bar district je youth kan kun boxing ge interest ase tai kan karne platform dangor ase kushe. Superintendent of Police Waka Autulati Imchant IPS para highlight kushe ki talented jawan kan identify kuribo karne Police Department aro Department of Youth Resource and Sports to 4 saal karne MOU signed kurigina ase. Tai aro kushe ki itu center do regimental school day set up kurigina ase. Itu center do regimental school day set up kurigina ase. Hoilebi tai la facilities aro opportunities kandu district day students na hoile youths sob karne ase kushe. Itia tak 14th Maiki aro 18th Mota kant enroll kurigina ase kushe. Thursday din Chumiginama District Planning and Development Board para July Karni DC Conference Hall Chumiginama je Lushe koigina khobor paise. Advisor Industries and Commerce Hekani Jakalubara kushe ki Nagaland de ekta dangor concerned to sustainable development goal ase karni alak department laga officers kandie miligina idu STG rant otabole kushish kuribi kushe aro chumuge positive district banabole kam kuribi kushe. Advisor Youth Resource and Sports Kyoshe Yomchungar aro Public Works Department laga Executive aro SDO kant miligina Shamato Chishor para Y Anar Busti Rasta Bia Takadu Banai Dishe Koigina Khobor Paishe. Chairman Y Rekamt para lead Koigina Y Anar Village laga Council kant idu Rasta Banai Dia Karne Kushi Janaishe. Idu Taishe Ajila Khobor Iniga News are update Paitikole Saitikiwi Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.